Hello friend and welcome into class. Today's flow will involve lots of binds, a little bit of twistiness, kind of a little bit of everything as a means of giving you the space to play, giving you the space to express yourself and follow your cravings and leave out what doesn't feel good in a manner that is experimental and, again, playful. So we can practice doing that in our real world. And I'll start us off with a little story of last night when I tried ecstatic dance for the first time in a formal setting. And I'm here on this mat always being like, yeah, be weird, like do crazy stuff and just let yourself be expressive. And then last night I go to this ecstatic dance and I'm the one like, whoa, it's a little bit out of my league. And they had an option for us to, like, it was almost a connective dance if you wanted it to be. Lots of people touching and tumbling around each other, which, so they had these little straps that you could wear and that would signal, be in your own space, like no one's gonna bother you, like this is the signal of that. So I put this little guy on and I went in the corner closest to the speaker and started feeling out the music, and I let myself do whatever the hell I wanted in my own space, in my own little bubble, and it felt really good and empowering and expressive, even though there would be eyes on me in one way or another. But with that being said, I invite you to imagine you have a little strap and you are putting this around your arm today. And we are going to flow and move in whatever way feels good. There is no performance here. Even if there might be other people around your room or your house or whatever, let go of any performance aspect to this and have fun experimenting and playing. I'm gonna shut up now. We're gonna get started standing at the top of our mats. Feet can be hips distance apart. Relax your arms by your side. And soften your shoulders down. Just give yourself a moment to land and arrive as usual. Starting from the ground up, feel your feet planted. Maybe spread your toes as wide as they might go. And tune into the natural quality of your breath. Notice your posture. How are you standing? How are your energy levels? We're going to draw the shoulder blades up. Squeeze your fists into a little ball. Create some energy even if you don't feel like it. And then exhale. Let your shoulders droop down your back. In an empowered way. Inhale, reach your shoulders up. Squeeze everything, maybe even your face. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, create tension to release it. Breathe. Exhale. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Right hand grabs a hold of your left wrist. Bend over towards the right. Feeling the opening in the left side of your ribs. Inhale, lift up. Switch your grip. We lean towards the left, hips point towards the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. We're going to roll the shoulder blades back. Take a back bend, starting off slow, but maybe you're feeling like intensifying a little bit. Maybe your head looks towards the back wall. Breathe in. And then exhale, release the bind. Fold your chest down towards your thighs. Soften and maybe droop here in a ragdoll shape. Letting gravity and the empty space around you just support you downward. Releasing your neck, the backs of your legs. Breathe in. Release the grip of your arms, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into a plank pose. Begin to rock forward and back, and just notice the energy and heat building up in your arms, your core, and your thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, drop onto your knees. As your knees drop, so does your belly. Your heart opens forward, cow spine. Exhale, press the earth away, round into a cat spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time, open. This time, exaggerate this motion. Pause here, bend into your elbows, and then look through the window of your palms. We're gonna glide our weight forward, come into a cobra, like you're scooping up. And then exhale, can you scoop in the opposite direction? Keep your elbows bent and push back out into a cow spine, cat spine. Rounded upper back. One more time. Inhale, bend into your elbows. Come into a cow spine and droop your way forward into a cobra. Press into your palms. Shoulders away from your ears. Remember, we're just experimenting here. And then exhale, maybe the opposite direction. Arch your back, push your booty back, and round into a cat spine. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Soften here. Maybe pedaling up the backs of your legs. Rocking one heel up and then the other. Push firmly and evenly distributing your weight through your palms and your finger pads. Reach your right leg up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee towards nose. Round everything in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee in. Look between your palms and land your foot down. Inhale, low lunge. Let your hips drop open. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Straighten out through your right leg. Melt your chest over your thigh. One more time, inhale, open, nice and dynamically moving and opening through our hips. Maybe you're on the finger pads. Keep your hips facing forward. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Pause here, breathe in. Exhale with control, bend into your knee, slide your left leg behind your right for a crossed forward fold at the top of your mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Option to crawl your fingers towards the left, getting a deeper IT band stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, come back towards center. We are going to press through the right foot. Lift your chest halfway, palms connect at your heart. Bending into your right knee, swoop your left knee in towards your chest. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, kicking your left leg back, arms reach back simultaneously. Warrior 3, just for a moment, feel your eyes supporting you with your gaze at one point in front of you. Land your left toes down. Land your left knee down. Low lunge. Arms sweep up nice and gracefully. Release your palms down. Keep your right palm where it is. Left fingers reach up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Now release your palms. Exhale, release your palms down to frame off your right foot. Sweep your right leg back. Scorpion, reach your toes towards the top of your skull. Inhale. Exhale, land your right knee down. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes reach up towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose. Round everything in. Inhale. This isn't a checklist, so just play with it in the moment, even if you know what's coming next. Left leg high. Exhale, draw your knee in. Lightly land your foot down. Same thing, let the hips drop. You're exploring this for the first time on this side. Chin up towards the sky. Exhale, long pyramid, and melt your chest down. One more time, inhale, open. Everything droops forward, heart forward. Exhale, long pyramid, straighten your legs. Can you push your left hip back, your right hip forward? Halfway lift, bend into your left knee. Lightly, the right thigh crosses over or behind the left leg. Breathe. If you did so on the other side, crawl your fingertips towards the right, softening your chest down. And then we'll come towards center. Left foot stays planted, a little micro bend. Lift up halfway, your palms connect at your heart space. As you lift, your right knee travels up. Arms reach up, breathe in. Root through your left foot. Exhale, shoot your right leg back. Warrior 3 or flying warrior. Toes face the ground. Lightly land your right toes, your right knee. Arms droop up. Low lunge. Exhale, plant your palms down. Frame your left toes. Kick your left toes back up and point into them. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, land your left knee down. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Pause here. Shift your weight forward. Come into a plank pose. Inhale. Stay strong and press away from the ground. Your toes stay tucked. Let your hips drop down. Hanging cobra. Roll your shoulder blades back. Pause here for a moment. Crown goes up towards the sky. Now can you begin to lift your right toes, point into them, and kick them towards your bum. Breathe in. Using your glute, reach your right toes a little bit higher. And then exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose. Three-legged dog, right leg rises up. Exhale, knee towards nose. Look between your palms, land your foot, breathe in. Exhale, one time long pyramid. Soften your chest down. Inhale, bend into your knee. Kicking off your left toes, we find that supported warrior 3 with your fingertips staying down, or maybe palms connect at your heart. Play with what feels good and how much energy you're feeling today. Breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat as controlled as you can. Energetically, your leg taps the back of your right. I guess physically too. Inhale, kick your left toes back. Exhale, control, alchemy, magic, tap the back of your right knee. One more time, kick back. Bend everything as if you're about to go into a Shiva. And then with control, as slow as you can, land your left knee down into a short stance. Arms reach up towards the sky. Breathe in. Left fingers come towards the left side of your mat. Right fingers up and over. Inhale. And then with control, like a wave, rippling with your right fingertips, circle around towards the left side. This is a little more challenging, so maybe having a block underneath your right palm or just hovering your right fingers. One more time, sweep towards the left. Right fingers up and over. Breathe in. Then listen carefully. A little bit of your weight is in your left palm. We're going to pivot the left shin so it's parallel to the short edge of your mat, and maybe crawl your right toes a little more forward. Coming into a low warrior 2. Bend into your right knee generously. Option for a little bit of a pulse here to open through this hip. And just explore. Reverse low warrior. Right fingers go up and over. Left palm to your mat. And then same thing with that circular motion. Sweep your right fingers forward. Right palm and fingers to the inside of your right foot. Left fingers up and over. Finding a version of extended side angle. Maybe your right arm is pushing your right knee towards the right side of the room to deepen the stretch in your hip. Inhale, reverse low warrior one more time. This time we straighten out through the right leg. Find a bind. Right palm grabs a hold of the right foot and kick. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your right leg. Breathe in. Land the right foot down. Your right toes flex up towards the sky as if you're going into a low triangle. Your right leg is straight. Tilt forward. Right palm to the inside of your thigh. Left fingers up and over. Breathe in. Exhale one more time. Lift up towards the back of your mat. Left palm comes down. Right foot plants down. So your left palm is down, your right foot is down. Can you begin to hug your left knee in towards your chest? Option for your right palm to grab the edge of your left foot and kick. Inhale. No obligation for the leg to be straight. Exhale, gently release. Land your right palm. We're facing the back of the mat. Turning your left toes to the right side of your mat, wild thing. Left fingers up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, still facing the back of the mat. Left palm comes down. Left knee in towards your chest. Land your foot down. We're going to open up into a warrior two. Root through your right foot. Left fingers forward. Right fingers back. Sink nice and low. Flip your front palm. Reverse warrior. Up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm down, right fingers up and over. So similar motion, we're just in a high lunge now. So lift some of the weight off of your left thigh. Reverse triangle, straighten out your left leg. Left arm up and over. Exhale, triangle pose. Tilt down, left fingers to the inside of your hip. Right fingers up and over. Your right fingers are going to trade places with your left. So right palm down, left fingers up towards the sky. Twisted pyramid, breathe in. And then we'll bend into the left knee. Using the buoyancy of your right toes, kick forward, right knee comes down to the center of your mat. Twisted, short, low lunge. Tuck your right toes. Option to stay here, a tilt back. Left palm comes to the right ankle, right fingers up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. So your right arm is going to go forward. Let's redo that. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel the arms, circling them so the right arm goes back, left arm goes forward. Half moon facing the back of your mat, kicking off of your right toes, all the way on the left thigh, right fingers up towards the sky. Stay here. If you're feeling extra, go for a bind. Bend into your right knee, right palm grabs the edge of your right foot. Inhale. Kick, kick, kick. Exhale, we're going to land in goddess. Release your right foot. Heels and toes out. Horse stance. Sink nice and low. Palms at your heart. Press through your feet. Reach your fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, make yourself big. Take up space. Turn towards the top of your mat. Melt your chest over your right thigh as it stays straight. Pyramid pose. Breathe. Right leg reaches up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Pause here. Exhale, land your right toes next to your left. Plank pose. Option to take a flow, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, up dog, heart opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Notice your energy. Shift forward, plank pose. And then your hips drop down, heart open, hanging cobra. Again, notice if your shoulders are by your ears, push away. We're going to shift the weight to the right toes. Left toes hover and bend into the knee. Use your glute to kick the leg a little bit higher, push away from the ground. And then three-legged dog, left leg nice and high, breathe in. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee in. Lightly land your foot down. Hips drop, heart opens. Breathe. Exhale, soften into your long pyramid. Chest falls down towards your thigh. Just one time. Inhale, bend into your knee. And then again, we kick off of the right toes. Lift your chest. Fingers can be tapping the ground, or you can draw them towards your chest. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale. Shiva squat. Tap. Inhale, kick. Option to hover the arms as you do so. Exhale. Draw the energy in. One more time. Kick your leg back like you mean it. And then as if you're about to go into a Shiva squat, but then land your right knee down a little bit behind your left heel. Arms reach up towards the sky. Right palm comes down, left fingers up and over. Inhale, the side of our ribs. And then ripple the left fingers forward and towards the left, right fingers up and over. Again, they don't have to be touching the ground. One more time, ripple the fingers towards the right, left fingers up and over. Pivot your right shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. Scoot the left toes a little more forward. Open up into your low warrior two. Sink nice and low. Explore the opening in your hip and how it feels on this side. Gazing forward. Flip the front palm. Find a reverse low warrior. Fingers up and back. Exhale, we ripple into a low extended side angle. Left palm to the inside of your left foot. Right fingers up and over. Inhale, ripple back, right palm back. Left fingers up and over. This time, using your core, lift your left leg. Bend into your knee, find a bind, and kick. Open your chest. Inhale. Feel that balance of pushing the foot and pulling with the palm. Then without slingshotting your foot, we release. Keep the legs straight. We're balancing on the heel. Elevate up. Low triangle pose. Fingertips to the inside of your thigh. Right fingers up and over. All right, last time, lift up. Right palm comes down. This time, press through your left foot. Can you hug your right knee in towards your chest? Stay here, or your left palm grabs a hold of your right foot. Kick your thigh. It can be like this, it can be like this, it can be straight. Whatever your body allows. One breath in. It's all a process. Exhale, release your foot facing the back. Left palm down. We circle the right toes towards the left side of the mat. Right fingers smoothly reach up. Wild thing. Exhale. Right palm comes down. Right knee in towards your chest. Breathe in. Landing your foot down. Warrior two. Left fingers go back. Right fingers forward. Soften into the pose. Draw your right knee out and look forward. Flip your front palm, energy up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm down, left fingers up and back, up and forward. Taking a little bit of the weight off of the right thigh, engaging your core. Reverse triangle, the right leg straightens, right fingers up and back. You're in your own little bubble. Exhale, triangle pose. How does this feel for you? Right fingers to the inside of your foot. Left fingers up and over. Look down at your right fingers. We switch places with the left. Right arm up towards the sky. Maybe you're on the ball of your left toes. Look up. And then exhale with control, bending into the right knee, using the buoyancy of your left toes to step forward into a low lunge stance. Pressing off the left fingertips, twisted low lunge. Maybe tilt back, right palm to the left Heel, left fingers up and over. Juicy stretch in the left hip flexor. Inhale. As you lift up, the left knee levitates. Right fingers go forward, kicking into half moon. Right fingers to the outside of your foot. Left fingers up towards the sky. You took a bind on the other side. Now is your time to play. Breathe in. Same idea, the balance between kicking your foot out and pulling with your palm. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Landing your left toes down, palms connect to your heart. This time, interlace your fingers, place them behind your head, lean back, and then tilt your right elbow towards your right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite direction. Just give yourself space to feel and not make stories about it. Come towards center, towards the right, towards center last time, towards the left. Inhale, lift up, 5-pointed star, fingers up towards the sky. Turn towards the top of your mat, long pyramid pose. Melt your chest over your left thigh. Halfway lift. Left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Pause here. Exhale. Listen carefully, land your right knee down. Right fingers go forward. Stay here, or right palm grabs a hold of the edge of your left toes and kick. You can stay here, or what would happen if you hovered the right knee? Can you go into a twisted scorpion from here? It's okay if you fall out. We're playing and experimenting. 1 breath in. Exhale, release. That was the first time I was trying that myself. So be patient with yourself. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Bend into your left knee and let it sink down. Right palm stays planted. Reach forward, maybe play with your balance here. Or maybe reach and grab a hold of your right foot. Stay here or kick your foot. Open your chest. What would happen? As messy as it might look, as you begin to kick, as you begin to potentially lift your left knee up. Take 1 breath in, play with it, and then exhale, land your left palm down, right toes down. If you're coming to this YouTube video expecting me to be a perfect yogi princess, I'm sorry to disappoint. But that is not what yoga is. Come back into your downward facing dog. And then draw your feet to the outside edges of your mat, heels and toes out. Crawl your palms back. Malasana at the back of your mat, palms connect. Elbows press into your knees, lift your chest. Feeling the opening in your hips. 1 breath in. Exhale, take a seat down. We'll lengthen our legs forward, arms reach up towards the sky as high as you can. Exhale, folding over your flexed feet, chest towards your thighs. Lift up. Then exhale, crawl your weight forward, sinking down onto your back. We'll bend the knees. Cross your left ankle, left thigh over your right. Breathe in. Arms wide. Let your knees fall towards the right. Ooh. Finding a supine twist. Maybe look towards your left. And we'll come towards center. Unwrap your legs, right thigh over your left. Breathe in. Knees fall towards the left. Look towards your right. Notice the difference in how each side feels. Where do you feel it? We're getting curious. In your own experience, in your own bubble, and finding what there is to find there. Finding what we want to create there. Come towards center. Take one round of happy baby, knees to the edges of your armpits. Grab the edges of your feet. Rock side to side, opening the hips one last time. And then exhale, lengthening everything. Arms by your side. You can take the traditional stance of Shavasana, kind of a little more reserved with your arms by your side. Or you can turn into a big fat star, taking up more space than you think you deserve. Palms facing up towards the sky. Softening into the smoothness of your breath as you just let go of the doing aspect. And just be in your own little energy. Getting curious for this creature which you are. And having fun with it. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, softening out. So in this practice, we were in our own little bubble, freely moving, experimenting, falling down perhaps, and just playing with the lightness that this movement was. Now can we tune into a little bit of courage to kind of open those bubbles in some places? Maybe starting off towards opening them for the people that we love, that we know for certain, whether that be a pet, friends, family, someone in your world. Or maybe the stranger that you pass. Maybe that feels less scary. Slowly beginning to open your bubble in one way or another, whatever that looks like to you. Maybe that's opening your bubble to other aspects of yourself. Take a deep breath in. Let that sink in with your breath out. All right, my friends, I'm going to finish us off here. You're welcome to stay as long as you would like. Just embracing in this energy, in your energy. I'm sending you lots of love for the rest of your day forward. From my heart to yours. Namaste.